Hey guys, Stuck on Collectibles. My name's Brian. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a good Christmas and a Happy New Year. Uh, we got some Christmas gifts here to go through, some Ollie's bags, and some pickups. So I don't get a lot for Christmas. I don't like my wife buying me anything. If I want to buy something, I buy it. Uh, the only real person that buys me anything uh, collectible related is my wife's nephew. So yeah, I got a package from Christmas from him, so that was nice. So, first of all, I should tell you, I want to thank Rob Stacks for. I'm trying to find my phone, but it's way over there now. I got the CLZ app, yay! So now I'm not going to pan it around. The room's a mess. I'm redoing eBay and been adding comic books to the CLZ up for a while now. I mean, the time I got each day, I work towards that kind of stuff, and I'm trying to get this room where I can get some art hung up, some autographs hung up, that kind of stuff. But that's going to take probably half a year to get everything done. But I'm just trying to get my workstation done. Uh, I'm now on box 7, the shorter boxes. The stuff that being saved in the CLZ, the stuff that I'm saving. I got, I'm looking here and counting, at least 4 now of stuff that I don't want, that's mostly going to end up on eBay. So far on eBay, I got Marvel done and probably about 2/3 of DC done. Haven't. And how I got it is it's DC, and then you go underneath and you can find the titles that I have. Same thing with Marvel. The next group is going to be other comics, which is going to be Image, Dark Horse, that kind of stuff. It's going to say other comics, and you go in and just find the title. So if you want independent stuff, I'm going to have plenty. I've probably got about a box just of that. Um, I'm thinking about posting some higher end stuff on Instagram. I have no idea, but that'll come down the road. So, and yeah, the CLZ app was my Christmas gift to myself. I got it for the phone and the laptop, so I can take it to go and do stuff at home, which was pretty cheap. I think it was like under $50 for the year. And I learned how to scan the thing into it, but I still haven't. I'm still working on how to do your want list and stuff like that. That'll take time, but right now I just want to get all the books in. I didn't realize I had that many. I mean, the only thing I don't like about it is when it comes to Free Comic Book Day, they got their own listings. It should be just Free Comic Book Day, boom, boom, boom. But yeah. And I don't know if it tells you if you got the complete set yet, because I know at least 3 of the sets I'm working on I have completed. At least the A covers, or a cover from that listing. So, still going to have to keep track, I guess. But everybody keeps doing this thing about what their plans are for this year for collectibles. If you watch my channel for a while, I haven't bought a figure or a toy in a while. I did buy some of those Transformers Blokies we haven't put together yet, and I probably not going to do them on here. I'll just probably just put them together and show you what I got. I only got 3 boxes. They were an impulse buy at Walmart one day. My son seen them, like, oh, Dad, I like them. So, yeah. So, I haven't been able to do much lately. My wife's been taking care of her parents. They've been sick. And so, it's just me and my son up here most of the time. But she's home now. So, yay, video. But, yeah. That's me. So, I'm hoping within about a month to have my CLZ done, eBay updated, at least most of it, so I can start adding more stuff. room in here that I can start displaying more stuff again. I do have some displays up, but nothing real spectacular. I don't have many figures left. The some that I still have left, I still like to get rid of, but they're big boxes and they're hard to ship. But how was everybody's Christmas? Did you get anything you liked? Anything you wanted? Well, we'll get into this here. Since I don't want to make this video an hour long because we got a lot of stuff to go through. I'll go through the media first. Yeah. I still collect physical media. If you guys ever want to see a video of my media collection, it is pretty big. I could do that. After all this is done, I got to work on a list. I want to make a list of what all I got. I had a list at one time and it got way behind, so I want to update that. But this we got is The Running Man on Blu-ray. I think I have it on DVD. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll take a Blu-ray copy of that. It was a good movie. This one I got Jeremy Renner, Mayor of Kingstown, Season 1. I think that was in a $5 bin. That's why we got it. But hey, I want to watch it. It's on my list to watch. I just never got to it. This I bought for my wife for her birthday. Her birthday was January 3rd, so it's after Christmas. We really didn't buy each other anything for Christmas, but for her birthday, she got Bitten, the complete series. She likes that werewolf kind of stuff. So, she likes vampires, werewolves, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that was the media. Not very impressive. My Walmart up here, they got a small section where they do a few releases, and then they got, I think, 2 4-foot sections where it's just television series, complete series, and shit like that. And then it's right next to the Pops. I had to go to a different Walmart to get that, because I seen it online, and I went to a different Walmart and they had it. This was my Christmas present. One of them. So, I don't even remember. I haven't opened this since Christmas, so I really don't remember what's in here. I know they weren't all in mint shape, and I'm good with that. So, ooh, okay. This is Unexpected 184. That's pretty cool. That is cool. Now, when it comes to gifts and all that, I keep it all. Nothing gets resold or anything like that. So, when I don't put it in my primary collection, will go in a box to be saved. So, okay, this is Marvel Comic Group, starring the Fantastic Four, Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 60. The Thing No More. I originally had the original back in the day about The Thing No More. So, yeah. Got the wizard on the cover. Yeah, that's nice. Mephisto versus the Avengers. This was where it was Mephisto versus different groups. This is number 4 with the Avengers. I think one was like Fantastic Four. I don't remember all of them are, but that's pretty cool. Ooh. Scarlet Spider number 13. Yeah. This is going to disappoint a lot of you guys. I don't read a lot of Spider-Man. I'm a groups person, so... Well, this is a cool cover. Remember having this back in the day. Wolverine 74. Wolverine and Jubilee taking on a Sentinel. That's pretty cool. I'm hoping you guys can hear me okay. I moved the camera back a little bit so I'd have room to move here. Is this one shot? I don't remember. It's number 1. Yeah, 1 of 3. Okay. Wolverine and the Punisher. Damning evidence. And I'll re-bag and board all these. That'll be a keeper. I keep that. Oh yeah, and this one, I remember this one. I can't remember if I've ever seen this before. This is Strange Tales, Dark Corners, #1. And it's in pretty decent shape. That is cool. You got Morbius, and you got Cloak and Dagger. That is cool. And some sort of demon at the bottom. It almost looks like Etrigan, but that would be wrong. So that was the comic books for my nephew. That was a nice pickup. I don't care what anybody says. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd keep the Fantastic Four just to read it again, and I'd keep it in the collection. The Unexpected I'd read too. The only one is the Scarlet Spider. I mean, it's going to be kept no matter what, but it's just, I'll probably read it anyways, because I'm running low on things to read. Sorry. My throat's been bothering me for days, so I've been drinking a lot just to, oh, this is heavy. Now, you might remember this book. I had it on a while ago. And then somebody reached out to me and said, a friend of mine said, hey, I want that. And I was like, okay. And I sold it to the person thinking I can go back and get another one. And boy, was I wrong. I couldn't find it again. So what happened is somebody else found me another copy. And I got it for Christmas. So, back again. This is my first omnibus. So, we got the Star Wars one back again. Oh. And what's funny is, the original one I got from Ollies, I had opened it and was starting to read it. I probably got to, I don't know, probably about the first 50 or 60 pages when the guy said that he wanted it. He paid me what I paid for it, and I was like, okay. Instead of going out looking for your own, okay, whatever. So that's what I did. I gave it to him. Then I couldn't find one for myself, and then another friend of mine found me one for Christmas. So that was awesome. Now, I haven't been to Ollies much lately. These were picked up probably a month ago. Yeah, the receipt's not in the bag, or I'd tell you. I only picked up 2. This was at a different Ollies. So, we will go through them to see what I'm keeping, what I'm not, what's going to end up on eBay. And see, got my lucky scissors if I can cut straight. See, package off. More mess to be cleaned up later. Okay. First one. Alright, it's got a tick on it, that's okay. This is X-Men Prime #1. I'll read it. I probably will keep it. I've been trying to keep most of the X titles lately. Ooh, this one I'll keep because I've been working on this one. I've been finding these in between them. This is Iron Man 256, if I don't already have it. I don't think I do, though. CLZ will tell me. So, yeah. Ooh. Justino cover. This is nice. I will probably keep this too. This is the Creeper #1. No, I like that. Even if it's just for the cover art, that is nice. Let's see what the inside looks like. Oh yeah. That's a reader. That's a keeper too. Ooh. This pack is full of surprises. This is Fantastic Four 535. That's a nice cover too. And a keeper. Sorry, hands in the way. Slowly rebuilding Fantastic Four, so is what it is. And I mainly bought it for this one. I didn't even look inside it. I didn't have much time in there. I had about 5 minutes, so I was just going through packs, see what was on the outside. This is not perfect, which is fine with me. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 small ticks, and it looks like, I don't know, it could be some sort of, actually that looks like it was a printer error because there's a line across where his boots are. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but this is Flashpoint Beyond #1. Here's the cover. Now, across the boots, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there it is, the line. That looks like it's done with the printer. I don't know. Still going to keep it, so it doesn't really matter. But that was bag 1. That was a good bag. If I can get bags like that all the time, I'd be happy. I think that's the first bag in a long time where I am going to keep every issue. Okay. Final Crisis Revelations 2 of 5 with Batwoman on the cover. I've been finding these every once in a while. I started Final Crisis a long time ago. This is not the main line, but yeah. And she looks pretty fierce on the cover, so yeah. That's a keeper. This is the second bag, by the way. Oh, that's a shame. Did the back of the book. This is a nice cover, though. Probably still keep it just for the cover. This is Birds of Prey 74. Canary flares up. Yes, she does. Let's get us some canary. Yep. I will keep that until I can get a replacement. Trying to see. Yeah, it's like someone put their finger, scraped with their finger. Dumb people. This is a cool looking cover. I do not know if I will keep this. I probably won't. And this is in mint shape. This is Detective Comics 978. And you got a lineup of Bat people. Batwoman and Red Hood and I don't know who the other one is. You guys tell me, who's that? Could that be Batwing? Could be. Yes, I've been watching the cartoons. This one I probably won't keep. Probably won't sell either. But here's Cable 45 from the Zero Tolerance series. Okay. Yep. And the main reason I bought this, I don't usually find these in these bags, so yeah. This is Star Wars 46. C-3PO on the cover. So, yeah. Bip, 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 bip. Now for the next lot of stuff. I will call this place one of my CLZ, one of my local comic shops. It's not local. I have to go down to my in-laws' place and drive another half hour. And I found this place. A friend of mine told me about it, and we found it by mistake. And we've been going to it off and on, probably about once a month for probably about a half a year. You've seen books I pulled out from it. I went in there last Friday. My son had an appointment down in the town it's in. I went in there. The guy sold all his dollar books off to somebody. So the dollar bins were gone. He said he's going to replace them because he's got more that he's got to go through. But okay, for that day, no dollar books. And every once in a while, I do look through the slabs to see if there's anything reasonable in there. Well, all the slab books he had, except for what's on his wall, he sold to a guy. And I was like, okay. So what he did is he stuffed the dollar bin room full of trades, which I didn't want to look through those. I didn't have a lot of time. My son was impatient because he wanted to go eat. And so I went through and looked at other stuff. Now, I mean, if you're going to do that, I mean, if you're going to have a dollar bin room, you should keep some dollar bin books there. Now, I will be very happy to explain that this guy is his business. He only takes cash only. So if you go show up with a credit card, you better have your phone ready to pay by PayPal because, and I don't do that over the phone at a business, so I take cash in, which is fine. I mean, makes it difficult to shop, but it is what it is. Okay, now I'm going to put these in order. Now, he did do something that I was very happy with. When my son was in there, he talked to my son. He was very nice to my son. My son likes to go to the comic shops. He likes to go to the conventions more than anything. He does not read the books. And I tried to explain this to him, but he didn't care. But he asked him what his favorite superhero was. And he goes, Batman. So the guy went back to the bins, pulled out a random Batman book, and where we get Batman, the New 52, zero year, number 23, for free. Which is cool. And since it was a gift, this probably will not end up on eBay, even though I do not collect a lot of Batman by themselves. But he had $5 on it, for free. And then my son was like, when we were getting ready to check out, because I only got 6 books. And my son went up there and he was looking, and they had Pokemon cards. I know there's a lot of Pokemon people out there. My nephews, when they were younger, they liked that Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon stuff, and we used to buy them stuff like that for Christmas. My son gets them every time we go to the shop. And I'd never seen these in this shop before, but they were there. So he got a pack of these. What are these? Parallax Rift. He has them marked $10. He gave them to him for free. So right there, that wins over any freaking problems I might have had with no dollar bin books or... I mean, his store is packed. Don't get me wrong. If there's something you're looking for except for freaking Thundercats, you're going to find it. So I worked on 2 sets. I just concentrated on 2 sets because I didn't want to sit here and dig and dig and dig, which I could have. But I'm trying to finish off this one series. CLZ says I needed 3. I only found 2. I thought I only needed 2, so I will have to double check with that. But here's G.I. Joe Special Mission number 17. I knew I needed that one. In the Marla, I can't say that. Mylar? That's it. Marla. There you go. But that's it. And then 22. I think those were the 2 I originally had on my written list that I needed, so I will have to double check with CLZ. Maybe something didn't register. There's only 28 issues. Not a big deal. And these were marked at $8. Remember that. I'm going to read out the prices here. Because right there, that's $16 for those 2 books. This one, this is in decent shape. It's got like 2 small ticks at the bottom. Maybe some staple stress up here at the top. I didn't really look at it. The cover looks pretty good. A little bit of tanning here or there. But this G.I. Joe 46. That was $3. And if I got to get a little bit of damaged ones, these are probably still in the 9s to do this, so be it. So, what that? 16, 19. Still got 3 books to go. So here's DC's Deceased, #1. I think this is the A cover, which is fine with me. I don't know if I will get all the covers, but I wanted at least one for each one. That was $4. Here's Deceased #2. I'm still thinking this is the A cover. Batman getting attacked. Cool. Here is Deceased. I think it's #3. Yeah, #3. This is the variant cover. These are the harder stock ones with Wonder Woman on the cover. So that's what we picked up at the shop. Okay. Now I want to prove a point here. 8, 8, 16, 3, 19, 23, 27, 32. $32 would have been these comic books. Plus 5, so it would be 37. Would have been 47 with the pack. He charged me 20 bucks. That was nice. I appreciate it. So if you're ever in Carlisle on High Street, there's a comic book store. He doesn't give you receipts, so I can't remember the name of the comic book store offhand. They are on Facebook. They don't do anything on Facebook though, except for just make posts and stuff like that. But they are in Carlisle. If you ever want to know where they are, hit me up. I'll let you know. The store is nice. They do comic books. They do have Funko Pops and toys, and I mean they got toys throughout the place, just hanging there. So yeah, this video is a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I want to thank you for stopping by, man. That was a heck of a haul. I mean, not all of Christmas. It's okay with me, but picked up some stuff we like, got some gifts, some movies to watch, and since I hadn't done an actual video in a while, the last couple that were on were pre-recorded and set to release at certain times because I got to do it when I have time. Lucky for me today, I had to turn my house phone off because we get so many robocalls a day. So I did that so I can do this. Sorry if you heard the cars outside, but it's daytime. We live across right along a major highway. So, and a lot of them are coal trucks going down the road. We live in the mountains. So, tell me what your favorite thing was. Was it a gift? Was it something we got? Was it the kindness of the guy from the comic store? Let me know. And don't stare at her too long. That's scary. My son was like, Dad, why would you read that? Because I read it. But thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, I didn't do this at the beginning. I'm so sorry. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. Please give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, subscribe if you want to. We are on our way to 100. We're still below 100. We're in, I think, I checked about a week ago, we were still in 70-some subs. Once we get to 100, we will do a giveaway. Still. I don't know if it'll be the same one I announced earlier, but we will do a giveaway. Something nice. It'll probably all be comics. If you want figures, I can do that too. But it'll be either comics or figures. Maybe I'll pull something from each and we'll have 2 giveaways for 100. How's that? So, it have to be local though. I really can't afford overseas. Overseas, I mean, I'll do like Canada or something like that, but I don't know if I can do overseas. Unless if it's overseas, I'll just do a PayPal payment. How's that? Sound good to everybody? That's good. We'll work it out when we get close to 100. I had something worked out a long time ago, and we never made it to 100, so we'll work it out. While I drink my Star Wars tea. But thanks for tuning in. We drug this out to 30 minutes. Well, we'll see you in the next video.